passionate, motivated, y fuerte.
I would say that they are growing and thriving.
It's always been about faith. It's always been about family. It's been always about hard work.
You know, back in the late 70s and even in the 80s, we knew that the Hispanic community across the United States was going to be the largest minority in the country.
A community that was growing significantly, well over 250% per year.
Today, 35 years later, the Latino community in Minnesota is approximately 300,000 people.
Clues was at that time the youngest of all the nonprofits.
So it is incredible how we have grown in community development and just in the services and the engagement that our community now adds value to Minnesota.
The 4 pillars of our work at Clues are critical to providing the foundation to help springboard Latino families. Health and family well-being, economic vitality, culture and civic engagement, and educational treatment are critical areas to empower and engage our Latino families in Minnesota.
Our services are holistic and family-centric. We attempt to be a one-stop shop so that families and parents in particular can come here and find all the resources needed to be able to access opportunities to provide success.
So the idea is that we're not just, for instance, I work for education, we're not just teaching how to speak English. We're also taking into account that you might have transportation needs or other barriers to coming to classes. And the idea is that we're helping all of the generations move forward so that while we're educating the parents and they're moving forward, their children are also getting a boost up so that we break that generational cycle of poverty.
One of the big needs in the community that I see is really addressing economic disparity. And Clues has really offered tools and resources in this area, and I've really seen, again, through financial literacy.
Yo vine a Clues como cliente buscando consejería financiera y fue muy importante que me llamaron de Clues. Fue emocionante también saber que me habían ofrecido el trabajo también aquí. Vine a la entrevista y estoy ahora parte del equipo de Clues. Es bueno estudiar, prepararse, y con una organización como Clues es mejor porque las puertas se abren y es más fácil.
I would say that the main impact Clues has made on the Latino community is that people are getting more aware of the realities of being an immigrant and how that impacts them both ways. It is a source of stress and difficulties, but it is also an opportunity for them to realize how strong they are.
Yeah, so Clues currently really services over 12,000 adults and children. They facilitate 3,600 hours of dedication to children's tutoring and over 1,000 hours of employment counseling. So a lot of great things that they do.
I've seen Clues impact Latinos in Minnesota by really being able to see the people that others don't.
Whether you're talking about aspiring entrepreneurs, caring parents, or even a child, everybody should be given an opportunity to better themselves. Clues does a great job with that, and I just want to be part of it.
Clues is here to provide opportunities for the Latino community in Minnesota. However, we can't do this by ourselves. We need the help and assistance in building partnerships with organizations, employers, government entities, and the community in general.
Beyond our services, we have an institutional responsibility to community development, particular focus on Latinos and immigrants. And in order to make change happen, we need to make systems change. In order to make systems change, we need to be patient and know that this happens step by step.
Clues really has a strong reputation in the community around community development and having a significant impact.
We recognize that we need to take into account how the Latino community is immersed in a much broader culture.
Over the last 35 years, the Latino population has grown tremendously. In the U.S. today, for example, 1 out of 4 youth under the age of 18 are Latinos. Of these, 93% were born in the United States.
What I'm very proud about today, about Clues, is not only sustaining and it's very strong, but it really has united the Latino community.
Our current mission is to strengthen the capacity of Latino families to be healthier, prosperous, and engaged in their communities. We live and breathe our mission every day.